Hey guys, how the hell are you? This is Islander. Welcome back to the Newsroom, your source for war robots, news, and rumors. Alright guys, this is going to be a follow-up to the last Newsroom that we just had. I'm going to try to keep everything brief and simple, not drag it out for 45 freaking minutes like the last one, so y'all bear with me as I go through this, alright? Guys, the compensation packages are in, alright? You should have got a pop-up in yours. I accidentally closed mine off, but I wanted to show it to you, but I'll tell you exactly what it was. I had Avengers and Gust. I had about 4,000 of each. And then I had another little box, which I'm assuming in that little box were probably some other components that were on a small end scale. Maybe, I don't know, any could have been anything in that little box. And I got a total of about 11 million silver in all of that. All right. And basically, guys, anything that is not considered in this new meta, okay, that's in here. Let's go over the weapons, guys. If you had, like I had Avenger and Gust, and they are not in here, so they're not, I guess, no longer considered part of the new meta items. I don't know how Shock Train is still there, but anyways, the Avenger's not there, and the Shock Train is. That's a mind-blowing for me. All right? So, anything that is not in here, guys, you were compensated silver, or if you had over 10,000, okay, and let's go back, let's say the Gust, because a lot of people had a lot of Gust components, or the Arbalest and stuff like that. Those were the ones I kept carrying come up. Avenger, Arbalest, and Gust, okay? So if you had 30,000 Gust components, or 35,000 Gust components, say, just for the sake of argument, you're going to get 3 Gusts, all right? And then I think you're going to get about 1 silver per component of what you had left over, okay? Or a fraction of that silver, okay, in compensation. So you got your 3 weapons and some silver. Okay, if you had 1,100 of the Avenger and you were maybe going to look to trade those components in or do a conversion on them, okay, you received 1 Avenger and the rest of it you would be compensated in silver. As far as that other little box, I have no idea what was in it. Maybe, God, I don't know, maybe a few components of this, a few components of that, of different items, maybe bots and weapons, Gepards, stuff like that y'all had. And components that you were using to pick up those silver bonuses at one time, like I was picking up magnums and Gepards, trying to buy the lowest components I could get to acquire the silver bonus, and we're actually making a profit off of those silver bonuses, which is why they remedied that real fast. You know, same thing in the bots, guys. If you had anything that was in excess of 10,000, you got that particular bot and compensated with silver with the leftover components. Okay, so you should have received all that. The main topic for this, guys, is to tell you about that and to have a little brief discussion, because I know a lot of players have decided to leave the game. All right, and we're gonna lose players, guys. Seems like every update we're losing a few players there and a few players here and there. Okay, and you know, HC is not exempt to that. You know, my own clan has lost a few players that have just gotten fed up with the game and decided to move on to other items, you know, and these are friends that are lost at the game. They're not friends that are lost. They're just lost from playing the game, okay? We're no longer going to have the daily camaraderie and conversations that we normally had. Will I keep in touch with my boys? You damn right I'm going to keep in touch with my boys. They're my boys, you know. And, you know, I've had subscribers tell me as well, hey, Islander, you know what, I'm done. You know, I appreciate your channel, and I'm going to continue to watch just in case Pixonic decides to do something different. You know, maybe we'll come back to the game. You know, those of y'all that are looking to get rid of your accounts, you know, I recommend that you don't. Hold on to your accounts. You know, don't try to push them off or sell them or give them away, because you never know when something's going to change and you're going to want to come back to the game. And God forbid you had to start this thing from scratch. Lord have mercy. Good luck to you. You know, so guys, what I want to say to you is don't stress it, man. Don't stress it. You know, players are leaving. I know a lot of the wallet warriors that are close personal friends of mine, as so they're called, wallet warriors, or money spenders, or whales, or whatever people want to define them as. You know, they decided to move on to other games as well. You know, they're going to go try out some other stuff, and they're just fed up with Pixonic and you know, the constant new meta that the game pushes out. And the only thing I've told them, and I've told the subscribers that I've spoken to that are in this particular phase of the game, are their sentiment on it is, don't stress it, man. It's not worth stressing. Go out, play the game for what it is. Don't worry about the new meta robot and the new meta weapon and the brand new modules. And I'll cover the modules in a quick second for y'all guys and give you my 2 cents on the modules that'll be coming in. Okay, but getting back to what I was saying, don't stress it, guys. One thing we've learned from Pixonic is every 3 weeks or a month, we have new meta something. And that new meta something is going to compensate what they just previously put out the month before, the 6 weeks before that. So, we're not really gauging in too much to, acquiring the new equipment anymore. Yeah, that's my notification, guys, that I'm being invited to a game. Sorry about that. In a minute, Fire. In a minute, buddy. They want to play. And I'm going to go join them in a minute, guys. I really am. I am looking forward to getting in the game. Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and let them know. Good Lord, Fire. Gotta let these guys know. They'll just keep inviting. All right, guys. As I was saying, don't stress it, man. Get out there, kill some reds. Get together with your boys. You can see my boys right now. They're invited. They're ready to go. And I'm going to go join them, and we're going to have a good time playing the game. And we're going to go up against gods, and we're going to go up against SOS and the higher tier clans of the Champion League, and we're going to win some, and we're going to lose some. But you know what? We're on comms. We're laughing. We're joking. We're having a grand old time playing the game with each other, man. And that's what it's really all about. The camaraderie that you have with your boys when you're playing. And if you're not in a clan, no big deal, man. Get out there in FFA and go have a good time by yourself. Kill the Reds. Don't stress all the new stuff that's coming out. We're being bombarded with new weapons and new bots. It seems like every 6 weeks, okay? And, I put up that FFA the other day, and a lot of y'all saw it. I appreciate your comments. I didn't get to find any Greek bots. But since then, I have found many Greek bots in FFA games. And let's not just say Greek bots. Let's call it what it is. People are getting the Ares. That is the target bot. Those of the people that are spending on the Ares, all right? And in team play, I got a hold of 2 of them, and I split their wig right open with Vortex. It was all about being patient. Pretty much what I covered in the test server, guys. Wait for that shield to go down, and as soon as that shield goes down and they're in the open, light them up, all right? If you're going to fire on that shield, well, you're going to suffer the wrath of the Ares, okay? And it is a competitive bot. It is not a pushover, but it is not overpowered. It's not a Mercury that can change the game with one lockdown weapon. And lockdown weapon is something I want to cover real quick, too. I keep finding myself jumping into something else, and I'm trying to cover one segment at a time. It just seems like I'm going to spring load, okay? But, there's no reason to stress this game, guys. You're not going to catch up. I'm not going to catch up. The whales are not going to catch up. Nobody's going to be able to keep pace with this game with the amount of new content that's coming out. Pixonic is going to be a victim of their own creation. All right? Now, don't think that the game is dead and is dying and the servers are all going to close down and it's all going to go into the abyss of gaming. It's not. Pixonic is not going to close their doors and suffer the wrath of Google and Apple with players coming back to them for reimbursement. Okay, that's not going to happen. The servers are going to stay open, okay? And the game will move on. And we're going to lose players, and we're going to gain new players. New veterans are coming up the ranks every day. But don't worry about getting everything that comes out. You don't have to have the latest and greatest right away. Guys, I barely acquired my Mercury, and then a second one, okay? You can see this one is sitting at level 12. I haven't MK2'd it yet. I barely got my Mender. You can see where I'm upgraded at the present time, to level 10. And why do I want the Mender? Because it is excellent for acquiring silver. You acquire a lot of silver just going around healing your boys. So don't worry about keeping up with the whole meta of the game. Worry about going out there, killing some reds, having fun with your clan members. If you're on comms, that's awesome. I like guys when they go on comms because, that's where you exchange a lot of conversation. And I've been talking with my clan members and telling them the same thing, man. Those of y'all that they're looking to move on, give it a little time. Let's see what they do. Let's see how they react. they know that there's a rift going through the community. They know that there's static in the air. Okay, then as we're going through it, they're monitoring and they are watching. I received a message today that apparently Pixonic has somebody subscribed on my channel, or their main thing is subscribed to my channel. So they're monitoring. So they know what we're saying, guys. If they're monitoring me, they're monitoring your comments. Okay, they're going through and they know where the community's at. And if you guys haven't already, get over to their Facebook page. Get over to their emails. Get over to the in-game messaging and send them a message. Let them know where you stand. Tell them how you feel. Let them know what your concerns are, and tell them where the game is headed in a direction for particularly you. And I'm letting them know where the game is going for particularly me. And yeah, guys, don't stress it too much. Have fun. The game itself is still awesome and it's still fun. That's why we're still here. All right. There are new games out there. I know the Robot Warfare Online is there. The people want me to go back and test it, and I'll revisit that. Bot is out, and I've heard positive and negative of that. I just can't upload the game because it won't turn on because it keeps kicking me out. So I really haven't had a chance to test bot yet. But at some point in time, I will. I'm looking to getting some new equipment so I can try to produce better videos for you guys. Okay, I know some of my videos have a lot of lag, and y'all bear with me, and I appreciate and love every one of you guys for that. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on real quick. And this conversation came up, and it was reference to the light bot lockdowns. Okay, and somebody said, I don't know why are you calling for a nerf of it. Okay, understand, I'm not calling for a nerf of the weapon. I don't want the damage output rectified. Okay, what needs to be modified is the locking mechanism. All right, I was in a game, I believe it was last night, and I would think I was locked down 3 times in 15 seconds by a guy that was 500 meters away. He had no interest in killing me. He had no interest in trying to affect the kill. He was locking me down so his boys could move in and get closer. Perfect strategy. I constantly can't move. I'm sitting there for 15 seconds. Yeah, his boys did move in. They did close enough. We ended up in a good little scuffle. But for 15 seconds of that game, I was immobilized, and vice versa. I'm doing the same thing to my opponents, okay? The problem is that I'm locking you down. You're locking me down. Everybody's locking everybody down. And it's more effective, really, in team play. You'll see a lot more of it because you got 12 players on the battlefield at one time. And a majority of everybody, I guarantee you, Champion League has a lockdown weapon just about on every single weapon that they're running. Okay, I don't run them on my medium slots and my heavy slots, but if I have a bot that has light weapon slots, you damn right I got a lockdown weapon on it, okay? Because that is the current meta of the game that we're in. So what needs to be modified is not the damage output. It's just the locking mechanism. And I need to be real clear with you that on you guys. You could have a Halo at level 1, MK1 level 1. And it's going to be just as effective in locking down as a Halo at MK2 level 12. That's the mechanism that's going to do the lockdown. So in a Mercury, I don't need the Halo to be maxed out. Okay? I need the Mercury maxed out, I need the Gus maxed out, and I need the Ember maxed out. Because that's the primary damage inflictors. I'm going to affect that Hell Dive, I'm going to wipe out a lot of damage, and then I'm going to mop it up with the Gust and the Ember. And it won't take but a few seconds to wipe that bot out. So all I need from that Halo is to lock down my target. Now, I own a lot of lockdown weapons. And if I'm calling for it, and I feel this little bit of riff and frustration from it, I know you guys are feeling it too. We all are. Okay? It shouldn't be that we lock each other down every 5 seconds. They got to modify it or extend the time, to where, we're still gauging in battles. It doesn't take a whole lot of skill to shoot somebody who's an idle target in lockdown. Okay? And, the Greek bots are running lockdown too. And if they catch you, and a lot of them are running Spark and Scourges with their lockdown. And if you get targeted and hit, they're just going to sit there and target you from a few hundred meters away. You won't be able to fire back. They're going to eat your lunch, okay? This is where the Pursuer comes in, guys. On FFA, I had 2 guys that were running Greek bots. I was patient. I let those shields go up. I let those shields go down. And then I moved in with my particular lockdown weapon, locked them down, and effected the kill while under stealth. And they couldn't target me. Why? They couldn't even fire in my direction. Why? Because they were running Scourges. Effective weapon, But if you're running stealth, that's completely the stealth. It completely eliminates that particular energy weapon. It cannot fire without a lock on first. So that is my point, guys, on the low lockdown weapons. I just want to be real clear that what I'm calling for is a modification of the lockdown itself, not the damage output of the weapon. Let the damage be output. Let it be OP if it needs to be OP. Okay? But don't lock me down every 5 seconds, or don't let me lock you down every 5 seconds. Okay? Now that we're discussing the lockdown weapon, all right? And this topic has come up, and people have asked me on my feedback, and I really haven't wanted to address it because I didn't have factual information. All I have is third-party information. And yeah, a few of the YouTubers are putting out videos on it, and they're telling you about it. But we don't have anything in a test server yet. So nothing is written in stone yet as to what the modules are going to do. One particular YouTuber that has a video out there, and he's talking about, that one of the modules is going to be to ignore stealth. Okay? Now, that's going to be a big issue for a lot of people that are running all stealth bots or that have stealth bots. And just about everybody I know has some kind of stealth bot in their hangar. Okay, so how is this an issue? Well, let me tell you guys, all right? If you got a Dragoon sitting at 600 meters, a Fury Dragoon, and you're in a Pursuer, a Mercury, the Spectre, and he targets you once you hit that 600 meters, and you try to get away, and you have a stealth jump, and you jump, and he has that particular module, he's going to see you, he's going to target you, and 2.5 seconds later, you got a pile of tin for a robot because he just wiped you out. You have no defense mechanism against a long-range weapon like that, and that is going to bring back a few more of the older long-range weapons that you're not going to have any escape from. Your stealth is no longer your ability to get away. And for those of y'all that have Spectres, and a lot of us do, it's going to be a non-viable bot pretty soon if that particular module comes into play. Okay? 1, you're already slower. 2, you have less stealth time once you land. But you know what? None of that makes anything if somebody has this module because you don't have any stealth period. He's going to target you from start to finish, and you will be in War Robots heaven before you know it. You're going to see that ejection smoke go out, and you're going to fly into the sky because that particular bot is done for. So that is going to be an issue. Yes, for sure, guys. Modules are going to be an issue, and that's going to be a whole brand new headache that we're going to have to deal with at some point in time. I don't like the idea of that kind of module coming out. The other one was the battle ring, and I've discussed it previously in a video, and it was also at that point it was third-party information, and now another YouTuber recently released it, and he was talking about the same things that I were. You're going to make a certain ring around, and now how is this going to affect certain aspects of the game? It will affect or be most used in FFA, guys. FFA, part of the game is stealing kills, and that's where a lot of the players that are not up to MK2 come in, and they're very effective in FFA because they have good timing. They don't need to get involved in the face-to-face battle. They're going to sit back with an RDB from 500 meters away. They're going to let you affect the most of the damage, and they're going to fire off a round of rockets, and they're going to effectively steal your kill, or they're going to use the shock train, wait till that target is down to the very bare minimal. They're going to fire off their shot, and they're going to effectively steal your target. Okay, that's part of the game. You're going to steal mine. I'm going to steal yours. We all do it. We all complain about it, but every single last one of us does it every single chance we get. Okay, and that's kind of part of the fun of the two, guys. You hear me scream about it all day long when I'm playing FFA. No, don't steal my kill, don't steal my kill. Damn it, you stole my damn kill. I kill you. It just comes out, and it's really a lot of fun, guys. Because I'm going to come back and I'm going to try and steal your kill. And when I'm done stealing your kill, I want to steal your life because that's what the series of the game is. Now, this new module puts a ring around, and nobody can fire into the ring. Nobody can target you, okay? You can also not target anybody outside of the ring. So basically it comes down to me and the person. If I'm fighting you and I put that ring out or you put the ring out, the only two people that can affect a kill is me and you that are sitting inside of the bull ring, okay? With the exception now, guys, with the exception of the guy that has the other module, that has immunity to stealth and will also have an immunity to this particular ring. He can now shoot into this ring. So what is everybody going to do? Everybody's going to want to go out and get that other module because the ring will be ineffective. That module will be no longer relevant as long as you have the primary module that allows you to target stealth. Okay, and yeah, that's going to be a big issue when it comes up. But we're really not going to know, guys, until we get the modules into a test server and start testing them out. I can already tell you right now, just off the top of my head, and I'm being fair and unbiased, like that I'm going to be. Right from the start, I do not like the sound of modules. There was the original deal was that they were going to add a weapon, they were going to add an ability, or they were going to add a shield. That did sound kind of cool. That sounds like some overpowered stuff. But that gives everybody the ability to make some more power stuff. You're gonna have one bot you're gonna have a Spectre with 5 weapons. Damn. Yeah, that's gonna be some powerful stuff. You're gonna have a Bulwark, with 3 heavy slots. Damn, boys. We're talking about some serious face-to-face brutal action. And that everybody would have an opportunity to it. That's a totally brand new topic, okay? Because as we know from Pixonic, not everybody has access to everything, okay? And generally, something that's higher end like that is going to come with a price tag, And if you want to know anything about price tag, just come over here. There's a little button right here and take a look at it. Everything in here seems to be having a price tag. Look at there. Silver has a price tag. And it's actually good to see a few more of these things here, guys. No, not these things. Yeah, there you go. More price tags. What I was talking about is over here. See, these were the offers that we were originally getting, and we used to get like 8 of these things where you could trade gold for robots and components. Okay, they've kind of like minimized this. There's very few. I think you get 2 of these a day now. Before, you would have a whole page of these things to pick out what you wanted. Everything in here starts to have a price tag. And yeah, guys, you don't need the price tag. You don't really need to buy. If you want to buy anything and you want to spend anything, buy the VIP. Wait till it comes up on the $10 deals the way it's been coming up. And I've seen the $10 deals a few times, where you're going to get 30 days for $10. That comes up to like 33 cents a day. Okay, you know what? And you're going to benefit from that VIP a whole lot when it comes to acquiring silver. Okay, when it comes to acquiring double the upgrade time. Stuff like this that's to your benefit. But as far as everything else, guys, let's get right back to the very beginning where we started. Okay. And we'll cover the modules when the modules come out. Because right now, the modules to me are nothing but third-party information and rumors until we get them in a test server and test them out to see what they do. And I'll give them a fair evaluation when they come out. If they're good, I'm going to say they're good. If they're bad, you're damn right I'm going to tell you they're bad. Okay? But just right off the bat, just looking ahead of them, looking forward to them, I already think it's going to be a bad issue for the game. But we're going to test them out and give them a fair shake on it. Okay? But get back to the game, guys. Talk to your boys, talk to your clan members, and have everybody just chill. We don't seem to really be stressing when we're playing the game other than when we're getting locked down a little bit here and there. And yeah, that is a little frustrating for everybody. Okay, but when we're playing the game and we're killing the Reds and we're getting our wins or we're having fun in a competitive match and we take a loss, and we get to all go back and talk about the fight and what we could have done different or how we congratulate each other on kicking some butt, getting ready for the next battle. That's all fun when we're in the battle. The stressing part seems to be when we come out and we're looking at the screen that you're looking at right now. We're looking at our gold. We're looking at our silver. We're looking at upgrade and cost and upgrade times and conversions. That's where the stress seems to start building up, and people lose stomach for it. Don't worry about it. Let all this just take care of itself. Do an upgrade and let the thing cook and go out and earn silver in between so you can get ready for your next upgrade. And don't worry about it, guys, because there's always going to be a new upgrade. Every 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to have a brand new meta. And don't worry about catching up or keeping up because you're not going to do it and I'm not going to do it. And not even the whales are going to do it, guys. It's too much. I'm kind of hoping that Pixonic will rectify and see what's going on with their game and maybe start addressing some of the parts of the game that need minor tweaks and definitely start addressing some of the game that need major tweaks. Okay? They got a lot of stuff, and I think that's hopefully the direction that they're heading in. All right? Are they going to see this video? Yeah, I think they're going to see this video. I know they monitor my channel. I know what they have concern for what I say. And if they're monitoring me, like I said, they're monitoring you because they're reading the comments. They got people that handle that. Okay, they want to know what's going on in the community. They don't speak up a whole lot, but they are listening. Trust that. So, guys, keep your chins up. I'm going to keep mine up. Hit me up in the comment section below. Hit me up on Messenger. Guys, once again, for those of y'all that don't know, my Facebook is for my subscribers and my subscribers only. Look me up at Eddie Ayala, EDDIEAYALA, and then it has, on the side of it, the nickname is going to be Islander War Robot. Look me up. If you send me a friend request, make sure you send me a message as well, guys. Let me know that you're from the channel, that you're a subscriber. Send me a screenshot if you want to, and let me know that you're coming from here. That way I can accept you and add you to my Facebook, because it is for you guys. I get, tons of friend requests daily, and if they don't come with that message, I don't know that it's you and that you're coming from the channel, and I'm generally probably not going to accept, because I need the slots on my Facebook for my subscribers. That's who it's for. It's for you guys. Why? Because you're the guys that take the time to come in, watch the videos, comment, hit me up on Messenger, and you're the guys that I have conversations with. I don't want to have a friendship slot taken with somebody that I don't ever speak with, regarding the game, that just wants to have Warboss friends that he can try to squad with. Generally when I squad, I'll squad it with my boys, because we run our boosters together. So, guys, I have dragged this topic on long enough. I hope I got my points across to you. Send me your feedback, guys. We will continue the conversations in the comment section, and we'll continue this conversation in Messenger. And everybody just stay chill, guys. We're gonna surf this wave, and this wave will come to an end. And guess what? Later on down the road, it's gonna be a whole brand new wave. We know Pishana's pattern. And we should not be surprised at this point. We should not really be freaked out by them. Okay? Don't let this get to you guys. Let's go out. Let's keep our camaraderie going. Let's keep the game going. Let's keep having fun. And when it's no fun no more, then we'll all together find a new game to jump into, and we'll move the whole lot of us over at one big shot. Okay? But until then, guys, this is still the game. It's still a lot of fun. All right? Till next time, this is Islander signing out. Love y'all, man. Take care.